Well, welcome into the Cook Center and Bell Family Arena in Rocky Lamar Court, where we are set for some Heart of America Conference volleyball action between your Mid-America Nazarene University Pioneers and the visiting Benedictine College Ravens. The Pioneers come into this contest ranked number 10 in the country, and some say that's not even high enough, as they are 23-0. 23 games up, 23 down, haven't been beat yet. And they've got just 3 games left in the regular season before obviously they've secured a berth to the national tournament and the Heart of America Conference tournament to follow. But big conference matchup tonight with the Ravens. They'll head to Baldwin City to take on the Baker Wildcats on Saturday and then round out the final game of the regular season at Park, another top-ranked team in the country. I believe Park's number 14, and it was a heck of a game when they came to the Cook Center last time. So exciting into a spectacular regular season. Pioneers coached, of course, by Molly Karagayarov, an outstanding player in her time, All-American here for the Pioneers as a player, and now she's got this program headed in the right direction. Looks like the Ravens are going to serve first. Traditional starting lineup for your Pioneers. Savannah Crossland with the libero jersey comes in for Teresa Saunders. Some last-minute adjustments here from the Ravens, and let's play volleyball. The sophomore setter, Haley Cahill, will serve to start this one off. Float serve taken in the back row. Katrina Davis, good set. Ravens got a piece of it at the net. And that one's going to go long. Pioneers on the board first. That'll bring Davis back to serve for the Pioneers. Ball taken in the back row, good set, in system. Dug by Crossland. You'll hear that a lot tonight. She's got 350 of them this year. Another dig by Crossland, and there was a touch on the ball. That's going to be point Pioneers. Lucy Masichkova will be credited with the kill. Lucy's so good on the left side and came from the right side that time. Puts one down. Pioneers lead 2-0. That one dug by Davis, and Crossland puts a pass at the net. Ravens able to keep it up. Good spot there. Sabrina Otsens with the tip that finds the floor and gets the Ravens on the board, 2-1. Onsens scored the point, and now she'll be back to serve. Sends it deep, taken by Arciniega, and what a touch by Davis. Just got it over the net. Gets back in time to put one on a platter for Michaela Johnson, but hits long. Ties us at 2. Onsen still serving at Arciniega. And Crossland with the pass outside. Looking to set up Cassidy Christ, who's such an efficient hitter. Christ leads the team in kills with 236. That one goes wide. Ravens take the early 3-2 lead. Onsen's continuing to serve at Arciniega. That's 4 in a row. Pioneers are going to score that time. Masichkova puts it down, tools the block, ties us at 3. Moylan, fresh off the bench for the Pioneers, back to serve. Defensive specialist, good serve, sends it deep. Crossland able to dig. What a touch. Katrina Davis, unbelievable job to stay out of the net with the one-handed set. Ravens able to keep it up, but what a play from Davis. Now she gets one in system. Sets Arciniega on the outside. Ravens playing good defense, and that ball is going to be wide. Pioneers take the lead 4-3 after quite a rally. It may not make the highlight tape because it didn't lead directly to a point, but what a play by Davis at the net with that one-handed set. Keep the play alive. Moylan's serve goes deep. Attack from the right side, rolls off the block. Play by Crossland to keep it up. And Ravens able to stuff that one out at the net.
Taylor with the block. Point, Ravens.
Ravens tie it at 4.
Milroy serving.
Milroy back to serve. Kate Milroy, the freshman defensive specialist. Good serve. Arceniega's hit's going to go wide and outside. Milroy sends one deep. It looked like that may have caught the line. It goes long. So the service error ties us at 5, and that'll send Michaela Johnson back to serve. Michaela Johnson, the junior college transfer from Jonesboro, Arkansas, has just had an outstanding season. Will no doubt be an all-conference performer when those awards are announced. Sends a beautiful float serve deep, but the Ravens able to handle it. Teresa Saunders got a touch on the block, but ball finds the floor on the Pioneers side of the net. Ravens take a lead 6-5. Marissa Mance, another freshman, in to serve. There's a lot of young talent on the floor for Benedictine. Her serve handled. Good set by Davis, and block was there, but Ravens were in the net. Pioneers will take over the serve, and that's going to send Lucy Masichkova back to serve it. Another one of these new additions to the Pioneer squad who has been a big-time addition and will no doubt be an all-conference performer. What a dig there. Crossland kept it up, and Davis just had to get a touch on it. Goes out wide, point Ravens. What a dig by Savannah Crossland to keep that ball up, though. Mary Pat Taylor serve, handled by Moylan. Davis on the little slide play to Teresa Saunders. Ravens are there. Arciniega just hammers one down the line. Ariana Arciniega with the kill. Evens the score at 7. Serve sent deep. Libero has to play an out-of-system ball, but great pass. Hard attack, but good defense from the Pioneers. Crossland again. Davis tries to dump one. Ravens were ready for it. Now Davis, little back set. Saunders sends it deep and just long. Ravens with the early 8-7 lead. Caitlin Malik back to serve. And that ball, that's going to be an ace. Win at Cassidy Christ, and unable to handle it right down the line. Good serve. Stretches that lead out to 2. As you hear the Pioneer student section getting into it. Good crowd, as you'd expect for a 23-0 club. Davis, pretty back set. Saunders got all of that, but the Ravens were right there at the net. I believe Onsens is going to get credited with the block. Malik serve, goes at Christ again. She handles it. And Davis going to give Christ a chance to get that point back. Ravens keep it up. And attack from the right side is going to go wide. Pioneers get the side out, and Savannah Crossland back to serve. Long set all the way across the net. Leads to a attack by Onsens, which was able to tool the block. Point for the Ravens. Cahill back to serve. Cahill going to send one deep corner. Crossland there to cover. What a play. There's Michaela Johnson. We've seen that quite a bit this season. That tempo ball, quick set, middle hitter there to put one home, and Johnson, such an efficient attacker. Gets the side out for the Pioneers. And Katrina Davis back to serve. Davis, long float serve. Handled by the Ravens. Pretty double block there by the Pioneers. They got a piece of that one as well, but gonna head the wrong direction. It's about the third time so far out of these 12 points they've been able to tool the block on that far side. Johnson and Masichkova able to cleanly block that first attack, but no such luck there on the point. Ravens serve in the net. Their second service error here in the set one. Moylan serving. Float serve sent all the way into the net. Saved by the setter for Benedictine. Good play. Davis sends one wide. Arciniega with the hammer, but it was gotten up. Credit to Christiana Ustik in the libero jersey for Benedictine for getting that just missile from Arciniega up, but sent it right back into the net. Pioneers able to dump down the block. That's going to be point for the Ravens again. Two defenders met her at the net, able to get touches on the block, but dropping on the wrong side of that gray line. Another tool for the Ravens. Good serve, sent all the way back to the line. Davis, pretty back set. Masichkova's ball handled in the back row. That's going to be a kill from Mary Pat Taylor. She's no stranger to those. 227 of them coming into tonight's game. Ravens looking formidable here early with the 14-11 lead. The Pioneers' final regular season home game of the year. There's Michaela Johnson again, that quick ball in the middle. The Pioneers go with that tempo. They are tough to stop. And she's going to head back to take the serve herself now. First time these two teams met, Pioneers won in straight sets. All the way back in September. Both teams grown quite a bit since then. The Ravens earn another side out. It's going to send Marissa Mance back to serve. Mance, another freshman for the Ravens. Good serve. Davis got one to Teresa Saunders, who just had to tip it over, just got her left hand to it. Oh, and that one's really tight. Katrina Davis, her back did touch the net. She did everything she could to stay out of the net. That was a tight first ball. And she just about did it, but her back grazed the bottom of the net. Point for the Ravens. Mance sends one deep, handled by Arciniega, but going to be an out-of-system ball. She goes back row attack, and Ravens get a touch on it, and then it goes about 8 rows up in the blue seats. Point for the Pioneers. I'm telling you, when Ariana Arciniega gets a hold of one, it is a rocket. Ball is coming in hot. Lucy Masichkova to serve. Pioneers trail by 3. Good defense from Moylan. Gets the dig, and Arciniega goes tip that time. Ravens are ready for it. Good coverage. Mary Pat Taylor with another kill. And now she'll head back to serve. Junior outside hitter. Good float serve. Sent all the way back to the line. Arciniega puts one down, but Mary Pat Taylor able to dig it up, showing some versatility. Kills here early on, and now playing some excellent defense in the back row. Arciniega with another kill shot. right on that back line. Point for the Pioneers. Now she's earned herself a rest. Julian Willett back to serve now for the Pioneers. Her first action so far here in set one. Willett serve, handled by Ustik. Another dig from Crossland, and that time ball went long, but Teresa Saunders will get credit with the kill. There was a touch at the net by the Ravens. Pioneers claw back within two, 17-15, first set. Willett serve, same spot. Pass was real tight to the net. Good play by Marissa Mance just to stay out of the net and keep the ball alive, but Pioneers are going to earn that one. Willett strategically going to that back right corner on every serve so far. Big swing that time from Jocelyn Lewis. Pioneers got it up, but couldn't complete the play and get it over the net. Ravens are on the side out, and it's 19-16. Excuse me, 18-16. Still a 2-point game. Serve handled that time by Christ. They go right back to Christ, and she finds an opening in the defense. She gets the kill, brings the Pioneers to within one, and Savannah Crossland heads back to serve to try to tie this thing up. Crossland goes through that pre-serve routine like a free throw shooter, takes all those dribbles, then places it wherever she wants. Lewis met at the net. Michaela Johnson blocked that one like an ex-boyfriend on Instagram. Quickly. What a block from Johnson. Solo ties us at 18. Good set from Mance all the way outside. Ravens are able to tool the block once again. Sabrina Onsens will get credited with the kill. And Marissa Mance, the freshman setter, came in with 437 assists, and she's adding to that total nicely here this evening. Cahill's serve, handled by Crossland, but Ravens are going to get the point. Cassidy Christ was able to get a touch on that second ball, but unable to handle it. Good serve from Cahill. Arciniega takes the serve. Christ, quick one. Michaela Johnson, we were 2 for 2 on that quick set to the middle. Ravens ready for it that time. Onsens will be credited with the block. The Pioneers are going to talk things over. Momentum shifting just a bit toward the Ravens. It's 21-18. Coach Karagiarov wants to talk things over. We'll take a quick timeout. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. It's nice to see the men's basketball team heading up the student section, cheering on these ladies to what has so far been an undefeated season. And the Pioneers will begin their season tomorrow. It's the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classic tips off right here in the Cook Center. Have 2 games, Friday and Saturday, and Pioneers going to have an exciting team. Should be fun to watch those guys this year. Christ going to be credited for the kill. Cassidy Christ just sent a missile to the back row. Ravens got a touch on it, but unable to handle it. Understandably so. Pioneers within 2. Katrina Davis back to serve. Soon to be all-conference setter. Ravens going back to that left side. Outside hitter Sabrina Ontens, the freshman, has been a problem over there at the net. Tools the block once again. She heads back to serve, sends it deep and just a bit too far. Third service error of the set for the Ravens, and that one was by just a hair. From up here in the booth, it almost looked like it got the line. Unfortunate there. 22-20 Pioneers with some life. Moylan serve just right. Hits the tape and just rolls over the net. Fortunate. Michaela Johnson tries to go option. Went on 2 and couldn't get it down. Johnson's pass. Miscommunication. Just out of system that time. Pioneers. Michaela Johnson took the second ball out of necessity, and Arciniega didn't know if she was supposed to go attack. Savannah Crossland came in late trying to save it, but point for the Ravens. That brings them within 2 of the first set, 23-20. Moylan handles the serve. Davis's pass outside. Attacked by Arciniega was outside that 10-foot line, and that's going to be too wide. Side out, Pioneers.
MNU. Johnson serving.
Michaela Johnson back to serve. Get some instruction from Coach Karagiarov on where she wants this ball placed. Sent over. Ravens stuffed at the net. 2 defenders. Arciniega that time went solo, so all 3 front row players of the Pioneers have had a touch on an attack in this point. Moylan sends it over. Free ball for the Ravens. And Pioneers are in the net. Some confused faces in the front row in red uniforms, but official says in the net you were. Set point for the Ravens. Pioneers are going to go ahead and take their second timeout here in this first set. On set point, 24-21, Ravens lead here early. We'll be back in 1 minute. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. So freshman setter Marissa Mance back to serve for set point on the road against the number 10 ranked team in the country. And what a performance so far from these underclassmen for the Ravens. Lucy Masichkova gets one over. Ravens get a touch. This time unable to tool the block. Pioneers kept it in play on that outside. Moylan tight at the net. Davis, Arciniega, that's a kill. Ariana Arciniega with force. Ravens in good position defensively. Got a touch on it, but that ball was coming in with some velocity. The Pioneers are in the side out. Within 2, still set point for the Ravens. Masichkova, serve. Handled, but just barely by the Ravens. Crossland handles the dig. Davis, Arciniega tried to go down the line, little cut shot. Benedictine handles. Crossland, Davis, Arciniega. Again, stop me if you've heard that before. Excellent pass from Savannah Crossland to set up yet another assist and yet another kill from Davis and Arciniega. And now timeout Ravens this time. Wanting to stop the momentum shift as the Pioneers are 1 point away from making this an extended set. I want to so quickly take another break here, but I'm struggling to maintain focus as the Pioneer men's basketball team is having a bit of a dance contest in the student section, and it is not a pretty sight. Freshman forward Dante Wheatcroft showing off his moves. His dad not far away, Drew Wheatcroft, an assistant coach on the women's basketball team, and I know he's proud of Dante, but this may not be his finest moment. I didn't think the stanky leg survived the turn of the century, but apparently the athletics department at Mid-America Nazarene keeping it alive. Back to volleyball. Pioneers looking to tie it at 24. Lucy Masichkova's serve. Sends a deep, good serve. That's an ace. Masichkova ties it at 24. Coach K on the sidelines pleading with her team. Don't lose focus yet. We've got some work to do. Set is not over. Masichkova, again, same spot, that deep float serve. Handled by the libero in the Ravens jersey. Davis, Arciniega, unbelievable. The Ravens with spectacular defensive play to keep that alive. That was a frenetic point. They were able to keep the missile from Arciniega up. But then eventually the tip goes wide, and Pioneers with a chance to win set one, 26-24, if they can put it away here. Masichkova serving deep. Attack in the middle. That's going to go down. Teresa Saunders ends it with a block. And the Pioneers, who trailed the entire first set, are going to come away 1-0 with a gritty win in the first set, capped off by a solo block at the net by Teresa Saunders. So we'll take a quick break between sets. Thanks for being with us on MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. Katrina Davis gets us started in set 2 with a service error. Looking to go deep corner, just missed the line. So Ravens will take a 1-0 lead here to start set 2. And interested to see how a young, talented group from Benedictine, but a lot of freshmen and sophomores playing quite a bit, respond to losing a game that they had wrapped up late in the first set, and Pioneers claw back and hang on. So interested to see how a young group responds to that on the road, but good start so far in set 2 is service error by the Pioneers and then ace by the Ravens. Nonsense going to answer with an error. So not a single rally in the first 3 points here, and 1-2 your score. Moylan back in to serve for the Pioneers. Moylan serve, handled by Istuk, tight at the net. Well done by Mara Lichtai just to get a piece of it and get it over. Davis sends one outside to Arciniega. That's a kill. Ties us at 2. If you're tuned in on the YouTube Live, use that live chat feature. Let me know where you're at, who you're rooting for. If you're an alumni or just a fan or got a player you're here watching, give you a shout out on the broadcast. Ravens take a 3-2 lead here in set 2. And that will allow Kate Milroy, the 5'1" freshman, to come in and serve here. She's a tall 5'1" though. You know, doesn't look 5'1". And she's going to come in and send an ace over the net. Milroy, the freshman defensive specialist, comes in and immediately makes an impact with the ace. Second serve, same spot. This time Crossland takes it. Davis, quick one at the net. Michaela Johnson sent it deep. Ravens able to handle, and they're going to earn themselves a 5-2 lead here early. Set 2 starting an awful lot like set 1. The Ravens come out hot. What a shot that time by Michaela Johnson. The tight angle. She didn't have a lot of room to work with there and just sent one across the court, hits the line, earns herself a kill. Johnson sends a high float serve over. Back set at the net, and just a hammer that time from Reagan Brugman. That was a shot. Brugman, another underclassman, just a sophomore, so I've said it a bunch tonight, but future looks bright for Benedictine volleyball with all these freshmen and sophomores on the floor. Moylan takes the serve, tight. Davis, quick back set, and Teresa Saunders just gets a touch on it. Gonna earn a point for the Pioneers with just a heads-up play, little tip. Masichkova back to serve. Taken by the Ravens. And that's going to be a kill for Mary Pat Taylor. Just how you draw it up. Sabrina Onsens, and nice set by the freshman, and Taylor puts it home. Davis to Arciniega, just has to tip it. Ravens are going to return the favor, tipped it right back. Saunders all the way out at the pin, just had to get one over. She was just about to go outside the stick. Ravens are going to earn the point. Doubled us up here early on, 8-4 your score in the second set. Mary Pat Taylor's serve, handled by Moylan, and Arciniega with the swing, handled by Benedictine, and just a hammer fist that time from Sabrina Ossens. She wasn't able to get a full attack there and just kind of closed her fist and swung sideways and cut shot, kept it in on a tight angle, but Pioneers able to handle, come away with the point. Willett back into serve now. Quick back set, met at the net. Teresa Saunders and Cassidy Christ combined for the block there. There was a little bit of an opening, and they closed that door quickly, like they saw a door-to-door salesman coming up the driveway. Pioneers back within 2. Once again, Saunders and Christ combine for a block. Excellent defense at the net. Pioneers within 1. Willett's third serve. Sent it deep to the corner. Handled by the Ravens. Onsens gets a swing on it. And Davis sends it all the way across the net to Christ. Cassidy Christ got it over. Ravens got a touch on it, and just an overpass that Teresa Saunders is able to put home. So Willett with an instant impact in the service game as she's gotten 4 straight, going on a run. Same spot, tight one all the way to the net. Handled by the Ravens. They're going to earn a point that time. Excellent play by Marissa Mance at the net just to get her hands on it, stay out of the net, quick back set, and Ravens take a 9-8 lead. Pioneers asking for a side out. Student section anyway. Davis back set to Saunders. Block was there. I think that was Mara Lichtai who's going to get credited with the block. Lichtai, yet another sophomore, stands at 6'1". Plays in the middle. Christ to Davis, back to Christ, and she hits a missile. Second time we've seen that. Cassidy Christ gets a full swing on her attack and forces an overpass from the Raven defense, and Teresa Saunders, the beneficiary, able to slam the door shut, finish off the point. Savannah Crossland back to serve. Onsens right at Savannah Crossland. Good dig. And Lucy Masichkova goes long. Thought there may have been a touch. There was not. Point Ravens. Haley Cahill to serve now for Benedictine College. Cahill's serve just creeps over the net. A downward trajectory, good serve. And Pioneers earn the point. Benedictine in the net.
Davis serving.
Davis serving. Pretty float serve. There's no rotation on that ball at all. Ravens handle it and put it away. Sabrina Onsens yet again. She's had an impressive match this far. And gets the old commentator curse. Checks out for Evelyn Ariola, back to serve. Handled by Cassidy Christ. Back set from Davis, and Masichkova going to be credited with the kill. At one point in this season, the Pioneers, who again have not lost a match, swept the Heart of America Conference weekly awards with Defensive Player of the Week at Savannah Crossland, Setter of the Week at Katrina Davis, and I believe Lucy Masichkova was the Attacker of the Week, although take your pick. Could have been Arseniega. Michaela Johnson has won that award this year as well, so heck of a season, but sweeping the conference awards on a week is quite the accomplishment. You don't see that often, especially in a very talented league like the Heart of America with multiple ranked teams. Park is always a national powerhouse, and Central Methodist nationally ranked. So shout out to the girls for heck of a season thus far, and excited to see where it finishes up. And we know it'll be in the national tournament somewhere. Pioneers within 1, 13-12 your score, second set. Pioneers lead 1-0 in games. Johnson, that high float serve. Ravens put one home, but good defense from the Pioneers. Spoke too soon. double hit, double contact, but
Point, Ravens.
I was impressed Lucy got a touch on that ball, but double contact after all. Marissa Mance to serve, the setter for the Ravens. Mance sends one deep. Pioneers do get it up. Crossland has to send a pass backwards all the way across the court. And in the net.
BC.
Coach Victoria Hunt has to be thrilled with the performance so far from her young group. Obviously not happy with the way the first set ended, but they've answered the bell here in set 2 and have a 15-12 lead. Davis set outside and quick block. Haley Dickerson put it straight down, and the Ravens were celebrating, thought the point was over, and I thought so as well. Dickerson with a heck of a block, and the Pioneers got it up. Ultimately couldn't get it over the net in 3, but scrappy play from the Pioneer defense. Moylan to Davis, to Saunders at the net, and Ravens are in the net. Taylor disagrees, so does Coach Hurt, Victoria Hurt. No challenges. Maybe I spoke too soon. The officials are conversing here. I think we might just be letting Ariana Arseniega tie her shoe. That's all it was. Lucy Masichkova's serve, deep corner. Good placement. And that's a stuff block by Saunders and Arseniega. Just no daylight at the net that time. They have been a force defensively when that ball's in the middle third of the court. Ravens able to tool the block on the outside several times, but in the middle, it's been all Pioneers. Heck of a serve by Lucy Masichkova. She'll be credited with an ace. Brings the Pioneers to within 1. So Ravens take a 16-15 lead here in set number 2. Timeout Benedictine. We'll be back in 1 minute. MNUsports.com. After the timeout from Benedictine College, Lucy Masichkova continues her run and serves deep right corner, handled by Taylor. Davis, quick tempo ball to the middle of the floor. Saunders got a swing on it, and there's another block from Saunders. Katrina Davis got a piece of it as well. Saunders once again. How many can she get in 1 point? Teresa Saunders just dominating play at the net on that point. 2 or 3 touches on the block, ends up with the kill. Ties us at 16. The junior middle blocker from Offenburg, Germany, making her presence felt. High set all the way across the floor from Marissa Mance, and Mary Pat Taylor will be credited with the kill. Put the Ravens back on top by 1. Davis outside Arseniega hits a hammer. Ravens able to handle it. Impressive defensive play that time from Kristjana Ustik, the libero in the black jersey for the Ravens. I don't know how you got that ball up after a heck of a swing from Arciniega, but Ravens take a 2-point lead. Davis back to Arciniega, too tight at the net, just had to tip it over. And the Ravens answer with a tip of their own. Haley Dickerson took advantage. Pioneers in a bit of a scramble, and Dickerson just taps it over, found an open spot. Taylor's serve. Davis to Arciniega. Ravens there. Got a touch at the net. Back set sends one wide on the right side. Davis answers with one of her own. Saunders again forced to tip. Good swing that time from Jocelyn Lewis. Pioneers defense holding strong. There's that sideways hammer fist. Again, we've seen that twice now. Sabrina Onsens with no choice but to just get one over the net on a sharp angle, and it pays off as a scrappy point. Both teams with some excellent defense there. Mary Pat Taylor sends one over. Moylan able to handle. And the Ravens send one into a monster block by Saunders and Arciniega. Haley Dickerson got a good swing on it. And they've had success tooling the block on that outside pin, but not that time. Good defense by the Pioneers. Julian Willett serving. And a lot of tips here in the second set. Onsens will be credited with the kill, but wasn't a full swing on an attack that time. Again, just good placement. Caitlin Malik now in for the Ravens, serving. Christ handles that one. Davis, back set, Teresa Saunders got a good swing on it, but Onsens is there for the block. And what an impressive match from Sabrina Onsens. Standout player, 25 in the white. Savannah Crossland takes the serve. Davis to Teresa Saunders, but Ravens defense holds up. Chris got a good swing on it from the left side, and I thought Onsens may have been in the net. Officials disagree, and she's going to be credited with another kill. And we saw this song and dance in first set as the Ravens lead by 6 late in set number 2. Pioneers want to talk things over. We'll take a quick timeout. 23-17 lead by the Ravens. Serve is deep, but serve received by Savannah Crossland. Good touch at the net by the block, Dickerson. Back row attack from Arciniega. Ravens somehow avoided being in the net again. Taylor took one in the back row, and Onsens that time not a lot of space at the net. Point Pioneers, who trailed by 5 late in the second set. Crossland to serve. Taylor received it. The freshman setter tight at the net. Good play to stay out of it and find her best hitter tonight in Sabrina Onsens. And Cahill will be deep to serve now with set 2 on the line, 24-18. And Cahill sends it over. Crossland to Davis to Michaela Johnson for the point. Johnson just a soft little tip, found a hole in the Raven defense, and Katrina Davis, who can go on a run while back to serve, is going to have to do that here to keep set number 2 alive. Officials clean up a wet spot on the Benedictine side of the court. Davis, float serve. And that ball's going to go long. No touch. Oh, they are going to call touch. So that's set number 2. Mara Lichtai with the kill to end set number 2. Ravens take it 25-19. We're tied at 1 apiece. Take a 3-minute break between sets. We'll be back after this. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. Well, set number 3 to get underway here in the Cook Center. Cahill will serve it. Pioneers and Ravens tied at 1 apiece. Cahill's serve goes long.
Ravens serve is long. Point, MNU. Davis serving.
Point Pioneers. Katrina Davis serving. Serve received by Pat Taylor, and Onsens with another swing. She's going to have to ice that right shoulder tonight. They're going to her a lot, and why not? She's been excellent. Michaela Johnson puts it away. Pioneers jump out to a 2-0 lead here in set 3. Davis, pretty serve. Just no rotation on that float serve at all. The tip by Dickerson goes wide. Excuse me, that was Mara Lichtai, not Dickerson. Point Pioneers nonetheless. Continuing to go at Pat Taylor on the serve, receive. And Katrina Davis made her way all the way up to the net. Had to slide under it to get a touch. Couldn't keep it in play. Point Ravens. Evelyn Ariola back to serve. Junior defensive specialist. Received by Christ. Quick set tempo to Michaela Johnson, which has been such an effective play. Lichtai was there for the block. 3-2 Pioneers. Ariola's serve again deep and at Christ. That time Johnson goes with the tip. Excellent play there by Reagan Brugman to keep it alive. And Mary Pat Taylor will get the kill, but she can thank Reagan Brugman for a heck of a defensive play. Set up that opportunity, and we're tied at 3. Davis, back set. Lucy Masichkova able to just get a touch on it. And really tight at the net. Heck of a play by Katrina Davis. I have no idea how she stayed out of the net. That pass was sent real tight, and she was able to get her hands on it, stay out of the net, and put it on a platter for an easy kill. Pioneers take a 4-3 lead. That ball was going to go out. Ravens did us a favor by receiving the serve. Doesn't matter because they put one down to tie this ball game at 4. And here comes Kate Milroy. Back into serve, she was effective serving in that first set. This one taken in by Crossland. Davis, tipped by Masichkova, finds the floor. Gets Michaela Johnson back into the game. She'll handle the serving responsibility. And left it short in the net. Ties us at 5. An uncharacteristic service error from Johnson. Marissa Mance, the setter, back to serve now for the Ravens. That ball got a piece of the net, crawled over anyway. Pioneers kept it alive. Pat Taylor sends one deep. And Masichkova from the right side. Ravens are there. Pat Taylor, 2 Pioneers get a touch on the block and just get it over. Scrappy play from the Pioneer defense, and Crossland once again keeps the play alive, and a heck of a shot by Arsenijega. Was really close to the line. Looks to go just wide, and Ravens take a 6-5 lead. Heck of a rally. Pioneers made 2 or 3 great defensive plays, but Ravens come away with the point. Masichkova with the kill. Pretty back set from Katrina Davis. Those hands paid for college.
Masachkova serving.
Buttery back set. Masachkova from Prague, Czech Republic with the kill, and now the serve. Heck of an answer that time from Haley Dickerson.
Dickerson with the kill. Point BC. Taylor.
Ravens
serving.
take a 7-6 lead here in set 3. Pat Taylor to serve. Sends one real tight overpass. Pioneers lucky to come away with a point. Arciniega with the kill.
Point MNU.
That'll tie the ball game at 7 apiece and send Julian Willett back into the game for her serving duties.
Willett serving.
Onsens with the attack from the left side.
Pioneer block is out of bounds.
Able to tool the block once again. It was going to be Ravens' point either way. I couldn't tell if they were going to call the Pioneers for being in the net or just got the block out of bounds, but either way, point Ravens, 8-7. Caitlin Malik back to serve. Heck of an effort by Crossland just to get a touch there.
Malik with the ace. Point Benedictine.
But to no avail. Ravens 9-7 lead. So Malik with the ace, looking to add to it. Good serve. Chris did get to it. And Pioneers went right back to her. Stuff block at the net. Kept it alive and lived to fight another day. Back row attack from Masachkova.
Masachkova with a kill. Point Pioneer.
Scores for the Pioneers.
Crossland
Heck of a
serving.
play by Chris to keep it alive after the block, and then the Pioneers find Lucy Masachkova in the back row, and she puts one down. Little slide play. Mara Lichtai got an attack to it. Pioneers handled it, but that time
Onsens with
Sabrina
the
Onsens with the kill.
kill. Ravens.
Benedictine leads 10-8.
Serving.
Cahill's serve sent deep. Pioneers go back to the well looking for
Pioneer hit is long.
Masachkova in the back row. This one sails long. It's Cahill on a bit of a run. With the ace, keeps it going.
Cahill with the ace. Point
Pushes that lead out to 4. Crossland on the serve receive that time. Got it to her setter. And Katrina Davis and Michaela Johnson do the rest.
Point MNU.
Earn the side out for the Pioneers. Davis to serve.
Serving.
Davis, good serve. Handled by Mary Taylor. But unable to get a clean pass to the setter and
Point
push the Ravens in the net. Point Pioneers. Davis sends one deep at Taylor again. She gets it up. Onsens just has to hit a little roll shot. Crossland ready for it. And that tempo ball, Michaela Johnson puts it home.
Johnson with a kill. Point MNU.
Pioneers within 1. Davis, heck of a serve, all the way back at the line. Libero handles it just barely, and then the Ravens just roll it over. Should have been a free ball for the Pioneers. Took the front row by surprise. Johnson touched it, and Ravens come away with the point. Areola to serve. Deep float serve. Chris got a touch, and Michaela Johnson's going to come away with the kill. That ball spent all of about 1 second on the Pioneers' half of the court. Quick tempo from the Pioneer offense that time. What a swing. Reagan Brueggemann, sophomore outside hitter. Haven't called her number a lot tonight, but when we have, it's been a loud point. Hits that ball hard on her kills. And so does Lucy Masichkova, who sends one deep into the Ravens' backcourt. They keep it alive. Another quick ball. Johnson. Ravens, great defensive play. Handled a couple of absolute bombs from the Pioneer attackers. Kept it alive long enough, came away with the point. Kate Milroy, been effective as a server. That time digs it up in the back row. Free ball, Pioneers. Get it to Davis, tight at the net, but no problem for Michaela Johnson. I coached a basketball player named Taz Jones from Jonesboro, Arkansas, hometown of Michaela Johnson, and he's one of the best athletes I've ever been around. Must be something in the water down in Jonesboro, Arkansas, because they are turning out phenomenal athletes down there. Need to start recruiting Jonesboro. In fact, Taz, his full name was Tasmania Indiana Jones. I'm not making that up. That was his name. Tasmania Indiana Jones. He was about a 6'6" power forward that could stand on his feet flat-footed and do a backflip. Unbelievable athlete. Good block by the Ravens. That was Jocelyn Lewis and Haley Dickerson who combined for the block, and Benedictine stretches this lead back to 4, 17-13. Tied at 1 set apiece, and Ravens threatening to go up 2-1 here. The freshman setter, Mance serving. Arciniega with the hammer. Good defense from Benedictine. Just had to tip it over. Crossland with the pass outside. Ooh, thought Arciniega's ball was in the net. They're going to say the Ravens got a touch. Scrappy point by the Pioneers. Just kept it alive long enough. Claw back to within 3. Masichkova serves. Mance sets outside to Taylor. Pioneers got a touch on it. Davis going to be called for a double contact, I believe. Yep.
Double contact by the Pioneers. Point, Ravens.
Doesn't happen often to Katrina Davis. Excellent setter, but doubled on that one. Ravens take a 4-point lead. Taylor serve. Received by Crossland. Point Pioneers. Arciniega with the kill. Katrina Davis said, okay, I had double contact. I'll just use my platform to set. Still get the assist. 18-15. Moylan to serve. Sends one deep to the line. Ravens just barely get to it to send it over. Free ball, Davis to Teresa Saunders, who just had to push one over. And Saunders there for the block, but on the wrong side of the net. Ball comes down. Point BC.
Malik serving.
Just a step late. Caitlin Malik in to serve. Handled by Christ. Davis goes right back to Christ, and there's the block again. Mara Lichtai and Jocelyn Lewis both at the net. I think they're going to give Lewis a solo block there, but they're both there at the net. Good timing, good block. And Ravens take a 5-point lead here in set 3. We got a 1-minute timeout. Be back on MNUsports.com, MNU Sports YouTube. Malik serving for the Ravens. They hold a 5-point lead, looking to go up 2-1 here in the Cook Center. Masichkova just gets to it. Arciniega sends over a free one. Dickerson, ball goes down. Excuse me, that's Mara Lichtai with the kill. The Ravens knocking on the door of set number 3. Crossland receives to Davis. Christ met at the net again. Good block by the Ravens. That's Jocelyn Lewis. Lichtai there as well, but I think Lewis will be credited with the block. Christ receives the serve. This time Davis goes back set and Teresa Saunders puts it down. Heck of a swing by Teresa Saunders. Some power behind that one. She earns herself a breather. Savannah Crossland deep serving. Taylor handled it. There's Onsens again. Pioneers get a touch, but nothing more. Benedictine within 2 of finishing off set number 3. 23-16 your score. Pioneers have played a couple of 5-set matches, I believe. I'm not sure how often they found themselves down 2-1 this year, if at all. Onsens with a great swing, but met by Michaela Johnson at the net. Pass from Crossland to Christ gets sent over. Onsens just has to roll it across the net. Michaela Johnson answered with a tip. Kept alive by Crossland, and Christ finally puts it down. Cassidy Christ. The Pioneers' leader in kills on the season. Bit of a quiet night, I feel like. I've called Arciniega and Masichkova more often than Chris tonight, but she is the season leader in kills for the 23-0 number 10 ranked Pioneer volleyball team. Katrina Davis back to serve, sends one deep, and that's going to be an ace. That float serve in the back right corner. Perfect placement, earns the ace. Have to go on a run here to extend this third set. Davis again. Ace looks likely. Oh, Ravens able to send it over. Free ball. Take advantage. Masichkova unable to do so as Osens with the solo block. Sabrina Osens. That's a big-time play. The Pioneers had a free in-system ball. Got it to the setter and a really, really good outside hitter. And Osens just made a good play. Ravens with set point, 24-18, Ariola to serve. Quick tempo ball, not quite on the same page. Pat Taylor puts it away. Ravens take set 3. So Benedictine College wins set number 3, 25-18. They'll take a 2-1 lead heading into set 4 on the road against a top 10 ranked team in the country. What a performance from Benedictine so far. Pioneers look to answer. We'll be back in 3 minutes. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports YouTube channel. Pioneers begin set 4 serving. Made a little bit of an adjustment to the lineup as freshman Avery Lowe, number 6 in red, on the floor for the first time tonight. Coach Karagiarov trying to spark her club a little bit. Avery Lowe, the 6-foot freshman from Raymore, Missouri, Ray Peck High School. What a block at the net. That time, Michaela Johnson read it perfectly. Pioneers jump out to a quick 2-0 lead here in the fourth. Taylor takes the serve. Tip gotten up by Savannah Crossland. What a play defensively. Covered a lot of ground. Make it a 3-0 start. Johnson with another block. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. Going undefeated is just about unheard of, and the Pioneers are 3 games away from just that. Ravens not interested in laying down. The Pioneers' final home game of the season, home game of the regular season, I should say. They will certainly host a game or two in the conference tournament and potentially beyond, depending on seeding. Areola's serve is going to be an ace as she sent one down the line at Cassidy Christ. Couldn't handle it. Evelyn Areola, serve number 2. This one taken by Arciniega. Haley Cahill, the pretty set from Benedictine that time, taking the place of Mance here to start the game. Brugman ties us at 3. The kill from the right side. Areola causing problems with that serve. Pioneers have struggled to keep it in play. One tight at the net, and Pioneers are going to earn that one. Ravens in the net. Lichtide disagreed. I don't know if she was in the net or she broke the plane going across, reaching across into Pioneer territory. Either way, Pioneer point. Willett into serve. After some deliberation from the officials, we'll resume play. Willett sends it across. Cahill, back set. Was looking for Reagan Brugman. Pioneers there. Crossland had to send it high over her head on a set opportunity for Arciniega. A little bit of an out-of-system ball. And Ravens even the score at 4. Little Kate Milroy back into the game. A little but mighty. Been effective as a server here and defensive specialist. Crossland to Davis to Michaela Johnson. Had to tip it. Not quite in sync. Pat Taylor's ball sent straight back at her by Johnson and Avery Lowe. And again, those two combined for a block. So Lowe, the freshman, making her presence felt at the net. Johnson will get credit for the block in the stat sheet, I believe. Great serve, Michaela Johnson, deep float serve. Another block by Saunders, and then she sends this one over. It's going to be Ravens point. Saunders knew it right away in the net. A little too anxious. She got the block. Ravens tipped it right back over the net on the overpass. She had a free kill and just got a little excited, got in the net. Good serve receive by Christ. Sets up an easy kill for the Pioneers. Arciniega will get credit for that. Now we're going to see Gracie Williams enter the ball game. Her first action, didn't see her in the first 3 sets, but Coach K making a couple changes here in set 4, and why not? Williams serve. Received by Pat Taylor, and then Pat Taylor is going to be credited with the kill. Okay. I guess I'm wrong. I am 90% sure that Pat Taylor's attack there was touched. All the Ravens wanted a tip. Official disagrees, and that's favorable for my Pioneers. So Williams back to serve, and Pioneers lead 7-5. Williams to Davis and Arciniega from the outside. Ravens able to handle it. Pat Taylor bomb, but Savannah Crossland keeps it alive. And Pat Taylor again, this time puts it home. Mary Pat Taylor, the junior outside hitter, credited with the kill, and now she's deep to serve. Sends one at Crossland. Crossland to Christ. Long pass. Arciniega unable to sync up with that one. Tough to time that. Left it short in the net. Davis back set. Saunders found a hole in the Benedictine defense. Good spot from Teresa Saunders. MNU takes an 8-7 lead. Heard a whistle, and they're going to call double contact on the Ravens. Looked like play stopped for a second. Everyone froze. Double contact. That answers that, I believe, on Marissa Mance. Janae Rossetti in serving for the Pioneers. Again, first action from her, so several lineup adjustments here in set number 4. Mance to Onsens, heard that a few times tonight. Nothing doing this time. Davis goes dump. Ravens ready for it. Free ball. Mance gonna get the assist. That's Jocelyn Lewis, puts it home.
Point, Ravens. Allen serving.
Caitlin Malik to serve. Arciniega sends it across the court to Cassidy Christ, who puts it home. Point for the Pioneers. I don't know how many assists Arciniega has on the season. That is not her primary role. But she found Christ on the left side. Puts it down for the Pioneers. Mance to Onsens, tip. Gracie Williams read it, she was there. Good defense in the back row from Benedictine. Williams again, Davis to Michaela Johnson, and that's a kill.
Johnson with a kill. Point.
So dangerous in the middle. Michaela Johnson gives the Pioneers an 11-8 lead. Set number 4. Crossland serve, taken by Mary Pat Taylor. Mance back set, Brugman. Pioneers were ready for it. And Christ hits one into the net.
Point, Benedictine. Cahill serving.
Cahill into serve. Cahill in to ace.
Point, Ravens.
We got a 1-point ball game in set number 4. Really effective play from both setters from the Ravens, Cahill and Mance. Again, both young players sharing the job at setter in a 6-2. Mary Pat Taylor just keeps that one alive. What a touch. Williams kept it alive, gave Michaela Johnson a chance, just wide.
BC.
Arciniega takes the serve, and that gets Michaela Johnson back in the kill category.
Johnson with a kill.
Quick set from Davis, yet another assist. Just
Pioneers.
continues to rack them up.
Davis serving.
Davis up to 36 assists in the game now. Savannah Crossland 20 digs. There she is again, right on cue. Michaela Johnson goes with the left hand that time, but Ravens are there. There's the freshman Lowe, her first attack of the game. And Pioneers put it on the board. Tool the block, hit out of bounds. Benedictine wants to talk things over, feels the momentum shifting just a touch in favor of the Pioneers, who lead 13-11. We got a 1-minute timeout. Davis serving. 2-point lead here in set number 4. Pioneers need to win this one to keep the match alive and the undefeated season alive. Ball out of bounds by the Ravens. Davis continue her run. Tight first ball right at the net. Pioneers thought they earned a point there. Refs disagree. And the dump from Johnson, but Pat Taylor there to keep it alive. Another excellent defensive play in the back row from the Raven defense. Onson's attack is going to find the floor. Sabrina Onsons, who was so effective early, been a little bit more quiet here in the 4th. Finds a kill and brings the Ravens to within 2. Evelyn Ariola back into serve, and she had quite a run in the previous set with a couple of aces. Low, stuffed at the net by Lichtai. 1-point game. Little miscommunication from the Pioneers. 2 players going for that second ball. Now they got one in rhythm. Davis to Christ. And scrappy play by Benedictine to keep it alive. Is there a touch on that ball at the net? There was, and Pioneers are going to earn the point. Michaela Johnson credited with the kill. What a play by the Ravens to keep that ball alive almost all the way to the back wall to get a touch on the second ball, but point eventually goes MNU's way. Cahill to Mary Pat Taylor for the kill.
Taylor with a kill. Point.
Pretty in-system,
Milroy
in-rhythm ball.
serving.
Found the floor, and Milroy comes back in to serve. And overpass could have been an ace. I don't think that ball was going to come down in between the lines, but no matter. Ravens clean it up. Cahill with the kill. And that's an ace. Perfect spot from Kate Milroy. Pioneers in serve receive thought it was going to be out. It was not. Found the corner. So Kate Milroy, a little bit of a spark as a server, and she's going to roll that one just over the tape. Arciniega does the same thing. Ball is finding the net a lot here. Stuff block from Michaela Johnson. Having a block party. Everyone's invited. Michaela Johnson, a presence at the net. And she's deep to serve. Ravens receive. Mary Pat Taylor sends it over on a roll. Pioneers can't handle it. And they just about hit the umpire after the play, on accident I'm sure, but in celebration, sent the ball flying at the official in the crow's nest. He's okay, play on. The Ravens take a lead, 17-16, fourth set. Mary Pat Taylor sent it over. Savannah Crossland was there. Ball sent long, no touch. 18-16 your score, and Pioneers are going to talk things over, try to break the rhythm. Worked well in the first set. Needs to work here in the fourth in order to extend this match. Be back in 1 minute. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. The Ravens flipped the script here as the first three sets, they got up big early and Pioneers had to claw back. This time Pioneers started off set 4 hot, and the Ravens have climbed all the way back to take a lead. Pioneers looking to tie it up here as that makes it a 17-18 game. Lucy Masichkova back to serve. And Mary Pat Taylor's attack was met at the net by Teresa Saunders. Heck of a dig that time by Christ in the back row. Eventually, Mary Taylor gets the kill, extends the Ravens lead to 2, 19-17, and they are on the cusp of ending a perfect season by the number 10 ranked Pioneers. Almost an ace. Pioneers fight to keep it alive. Sabrina Onsens sends it across. Free ball. They're going to go right back to her. Nope. Go to the right side, and Ravens hit was out of bounds. That was Haley Dickerson on the right side. Put a good swing on it. Good contact, just wide. Moylan serving. Taken by the Ravens. A quick dump from Katrina Davis. Nothing there. Savannah Crossland, what a dig. Covered a ton of ground. Kept it alive, sent it over the net, overpass, but what a play. And Saunders hits a missile. But Christina Istuk was there, the libero for Benedictine, and Istuk gets a touch on that ball as well. But just a touch, as that was a hard hit ball. Driven to a point by Cassidy Christ. We got a tie ball game, 19-19 in the fourth set. Not for long. Jocelyn Lewis sends one straight into the floor.
Malik serving.
Impressive swing that time from Lewis. Caitlin Malik into serve. Taken by Christ. Davis to Saunders, point Pioneers.
Saunders with the kill. Point Pioneers. Crossland serving.
Pioneers have been on the ropes a couple of times, and they continue to respond, fighting to keep that undefeated season alive, fighting to go perfect at home in their final regular season home game. And the Ravens looking to play the role of spoiler. Controversial call there. Point Pioneers. It was long. Ravens expected a touch to be called. Officials disagree. And referees pulled out a red card. Talking with Mary Pat Taylor across the court from me. And he's holding up a red card. Conversation continues. Pioneers huddled up on their side, talking things over with a 1-point lead in the fourth set. Trying to extend this match to 5. In play, set to resume. Crossland deep to serve. 22-20 your score. Win at the freshman Onsens. And they go right back to her. Sabrina Onsens sends it over in a pretty backwards dump. Katrina Davis put it on the highlight reel with the no-look dump behind the head. Take a look at the replay. Said, I know there's a hole over there. I don't need to turn and look. Eyes in the back of her head. What a play. Pioneers taking all the momentum back. 23-20 lead here in the fourth set. Timeout Ravens. Savannah Crossland sends it across on the serve. 2 points away from extending this match to 5 sets. Ravens fighting to put it away in 4. Moylan to Davis, and Johnson's attack handled in the back row. Another dig from Savannah Crossland. Ravens fighting. Scrappy point. That ball outside the antenna. And that takes the Pioneers to set point. 24-20. Momentum has palpably shifted inside the Cook Center. And Crossland sends the serve across for set point. Onson's with the attack. Put it down in the kill column, tools the block. 24-21. Haley Cahill to serve. Goes through the routine, sends it across. Moylan first touch. Crossland takes the second ball. Chris went cross court. Ravens were ready. Really tight one. Davis just had to get a touch on it, got it over. Tight ball again. This time she's able to get it outside to Chris, but Ravens defense holds up. Pushed over. That's going to be double contact. Tough way to end a set. But Pioneers take it 25-21, and we're going to set 5. What a match we've been treated to today. In Olathe, the Cook Center Pioneers' final home game. They've been perfect all year in the record books. Trying to keep it that way. It's going to take a 5th set to do so. So we'll play to 15 after this break, 2.5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. Well, why not go to a 5th set? In the final home game of the regular season, with an undefeated season still intact, 23-0, your top 10 ranked in the country Pioneers were on the ropes, down 2-1, answered the bell, and have a chance to extend this winning streak in set number 5. Davis serves it long. Service error. Difficult way to start a 5th set. every point so amplified in set number 5. Game point is 15. Areola to serve, who's caused some issues all night when she's been back to serve. Serve receive, clean this time, and Cassidy Chris puts it away. Ties us at 1. That is a welcome sight to get Evelyn Areola off the floor from that service spot where she's been so good. Willett to serve. And Cahill, tight ball, just got a touch and got it over. And Arciniega with the swing. Mary Pat Taylor with a swing that the Pioneers were ready for, but she made clean contact with that attack. Masikovic has to send one across. No holes on either side right now. Spoke a hair too soon as Lucy Masachkova finds a hole. Just through the hands of Mary Pat Taylor, who was there just a touch late. Willett, good serve. Mary Pat Taylor answers, and what a play by Davis. Just got her fist to it, got it across, kept the Pioneers' chances alive, and Lucy Masachkova has to tip it. But an overpass from the Ravens. Arciniega was able to dump it down for what would have been a point for the Pioneers, but they're going to call her in the net. Didn't appear to be in the net from my vantage point. Tough call, but evens the score at 2-2. Davis, quick tempo to Johnson. Ravens were ready for it. Stuff block in the middle. Excellent response. Johnson and Masachkova both there. Got a piece of that one. Lucy Masachkova went sharp angle. Excellent defense by the Ravens. Handled a couple of aggressive attacks from Johnson and Masachkova and eventually earned the point. 3-2 lead Benedictine. Christ mishandles the serve. That's an ace for Kate Milroy. They have targeted Christ in serve receive all night long, and she's done an excellent job. That may be her first error in that regard. Johnson blocks it straight back. Ravens were there, good coverage. They have to go tip. Arciniega, Christ, quick one. That tempo ball in the middle of the floor. Michaela Johnson puts it home. 3-4 in the 5th set. Johnson serve taken by the Ravens. That's going to be a Pioneer point. Reagan Brueggemann on the attack on the outside. Pioneers were there. I think she left that just a bit short. It caught a lot of net. Evens the score at 4. Johnson again, excellent serve. Austin's couldn't get a clean pass. That's an ace for Michaela Johnson. Pioneers are 1/3 of the way home here in set number 5 as the bench goes bowling. They all collapse. Excellent. Love a good bench celebration. Johnson targets Austin's again. She handles. And that one's deep. Mary Pat Taylor on the attack, sends it long. Ravens pleading for a touch. I don't think there was on that one. Goes long. Pioneers lead 6-4. Johnson still serving on a run. Targets Austin's once again. And that one goes long. Again, the Ravens asking for a touch. Again, no call. Mary Pat Taylor, who's had a couple of disagreements and a nice chat with the official, done a good job of maintaining composure. I think that one, Coach would love to have a replay monitor, but call on the floor in favor of your Pioneers, who have a 7-4 lead here in the fifth and final set. Lucy Masichkova and Cassidy Christ, each with 7 kills apiece for your Pioneers. Teresa Saunders with 10. Michaela Johnson leads the way with 14 kills. And Ariana Arciniega has 12. A balanced attack from the Pioneer offense. Crossland up to 30 digs in the ballgame. Masichkova with 11 of her own. And Katrina Davis with an impressive 43 assists on the live stats here. Michaela Johnson still serving. Cahill, back set, Brugman. Ball handled that time by Davis. Masichkova sent it across. Johnson just had to roll it over. And Lucy Masichkova tools the block on the right side. Did not have much of an angle, but was able to find the hands of a Benedictine blocker. And we'll switch sides of the floor. 8-4 lead Pioneers in set number 5. Michaela Johnson continues her run at server. Brugman just has to tip it across. Pioneers overpass. And Brugman swings this time, but met at the net. Teresa Saunders with the block. Arciniega was there as well, but I think Teresa Saunders got it cleanly. Pioneers knocking on the door. They can feel the Ravens on the ropes. 9-4, set number 5. Davis to Arciniega. Tooled the block. And it just about landed on her. So Arciniega swings, tools the block, but it's coming right back at her, and she rolls out of the way. Earns the point for the Pioneers. 10-4 your score. Austinson serve receive. Pat Taylor just has to send a free ball over. And Arciniega again with the kill. Athletic play to keep herself out of the net. She had to basically do the limbo to stay on her side of the floor after that attack. But Pioneers knocking on the door. Set number 5, 11-4 lead. We'll be right back. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. So Michaela Johnson, who has been serving for the vast majority of this 5th set, continues to do so. Brugman found Katrina Davis. Little back set from Michaela Johnson, and Arciniega with another kill. Point Pioneers, 12-4 is your score. Just 3 points away from putting this thing away. Johnson serve, received by Onsens in dangerous fashion. Almost went into the blue seats, but able to control it. Teresa Saunders with the kill. Caught the tape, friendly roll, 13-4. A dominant fifth set to this point by the Pioneers. Float serve, targets Onsens again. She handles the serve well. In system ball, kill for Haley Dickerson. Marissa Mance back to serve. Christ receives. Katrina Davis back set to Masichkova. Block was there. 13-6. Masichkova again on the right side. Second time's the try. Masichkova with another kill, and the Pioneers have match point here in set number 5. And Masichkova will do the honors as the server. Lucy sends it deep. Mance to Brugman, and that's long. That's going to do it. No touch, that's your ball game. You can put supper on the stove. This game is over, and the Pioneers improve to 24-0. The Ravens of Benedictine College will head back to Atchison tonight with a difficult loss, but have to be proud of the performance they put on against the number 10 ranked team in the country. The Pioneers will be back in the playoffs, but they head to Baldwin City Saturday to take on the Wildcats before heading to Parkville to round out the regular season. So congratulations to these ladies on a perfect season at home. 2 matches to go. And we'll see you on MNUsports.com tomorrow and Saturday as men's basketball gets the season kicked off in the Jeff Uphouse tournament. Stay tuned for some exciting basketball action starting tomorrow night at 7:30. Thanks for being with us. Good night, everybody.